Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, it's shit's real. We talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Jesus Shuttleworth the God back, Go Artist, aka LB, aka Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is? Ring Game Radio. Monday night, we hear boxing talk, previews, reviews, recaps, all that shit. Let's get it. Rah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the fuckery, of course, because there's plenty of fuckery to go around though. But
And Bud, Bud, send the contract. I told you I'll sign. I seen the comment on the video, nigga. I'll sign the contract. I'm down, nigga. Like, let's get it.
Absolutely, but yo, Ring A in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You know who this is, your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. My bad.
Grandpa in the building, nigga.
Yeah, I just feel like I got smacked in the face by some asbestos or some shit. God damn.
God damn.
Ring Game Radio all day. We here, Monday Night Boxing. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, son, who's banned from the bodega this week, bro?
Yeah, Kenny said
Contractors.
Indefinite ban. Yeah, the contractors too.
Contractors, but yeah, Kenny Sims. Yeah, Kenny Sims will get some bars though.
That's it.
The nigga said indefinitely, like forever. Like if this nigga puts on like you know what's some fucking, I know Pat know this from the 80s with the glasses with the nose. Don't stop that nigga out. Like, yo, get him out of here, nigga.
Yeah. Kenny Sims though, he disappointed the fuck out of me. I know he broke some parlays though, but we're gonna get into that in a little bit.
Nah, the fucking Heat and the goddamn who was it who played on Saturday that lost? The Nuggets. They fucked up my parlay. I had a 10-leg parlay. Everything hit. Gabby KO, Roca, the decision, Barboza. Everything is goddamn Heat and fucking Nuggets, nigga. Jeez.
Oh, you did a multi-sport. Oh, you was getting you got too brave. That gambling, bro.
I know.
Yeah, you a brave nigga for doing.
The odds were so trash for everything, so it's like
I feel you, but you was a little brave though doing.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, damn, Bam, y'all just hit 80. Nigga, you hit 83. Like, I thought this shit was easy. Nobody else can hit 83. Like,
yeah. Betting on basketball is kind of risky, because they be on some bullshit.
You knew he was gonna go back down to earth. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't no hater though. Like, I ain't no hater.
Bam had 140-point game in his career. Right? That was some.
Nah, you fucking hater. You take that back. like, hold on. What? This like the 5th, 6th day. Like, how come no one ain't scored 83 points yet? Like, everybody, it's so easy.
I was kind of score watching. Then I watched the 4th quarter, and it was kind of disgusting, man. But he broke.
The nigga had 70 by the 3rd. Nigga, like,
yeah, but they were up 25, and they were fouling. And then,
dude, look. Real quick question to everybody.
I'm a Kobe fan, so
if you up 70 points in the 3rd,
oh no, get it. For
are
sure.
you gonna go to break the record, or are you gonna be like, Coach, man, take me out? I'm a Kobe fan.
No. Kobe himself would call you soft for that.
Yeah, for sure.
And thank you, and I'm glad you said that, because so many niggas is Kobe stans, but y'all are like misinterpreting Kobe's like mantra with this, like.
But you know what it is,
I gotta say this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say the Bronxexuals, they make it a reason for that. They do extra. That's all.
All right. First off, pause on calling another man sexual. What are we doing? That's first off. Second off, I think the whole funniest thing about this whole thing is that ever since now that Bam hit 83, now everybody finally believes that Will scored 100. They're like, you know what? Maybe he did score 100. If Bam scored 83, maybe Will.
But nigga, Gerald Miller scored 100, and like nobody like thinks about that unless they're a Reggie Miller fan.
Right.
It's like a woman scoring 100 is like, fuck it.
It's just funny because when you think about it, just the idea that Wilt's 100-point game would be fake. So like, let me put it like, so you're telling me that a black man in the height of the civil rights era where like that white people would make up a record for him and fucking hold on to that shit for decades. That shit is not
in a
happening.
game, in a sport that they created too.
Exactly.
Like, bro, it happened. There's no way these racist ass crackers will lie about that shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, if it was George Mikan, then they would have said him instead of fucking like fucking Wilt, you know. So it's like, yeah, but no. Yeah,
I'm sure they wish they could damn say Bob Cousy scored 50 assists in one night, but sorry.
Or that Jerry West did that shit.
Yeah, like, look, y'all just gonna have to settle for Stockton's immortality in the damn court because he ain't missed no games. Like, and I'm just joking, man. I'm just shout out to Stockton. I fuck with everybody, but
I don't fuck with John Stockton, so but that's not the place or time for me to go into my rant.
Oh no, I mean I fuck with these niggas' games, yo.
Okay.
I don't know what else these motherfuckers be doing outside. Like,
well, no, that motherfucker is, you know, he's a square outside. I just, you know, but that nigga was that nigga.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was doing some like racist weirdo shit.
He's really mad. He's OD mad. He's OD mad.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna say nothing, but yeah, he is on that type of time.
God damn, it's fucking can't be a fan of nobody then. like we not left with anything. Like, because all these people you don't grew up with, you find out later, you're like, oh, damn, Hulk Hogan opened the door for you niggas.
Yeah,
he was like like he had everybody, and then it's like everybody slowly like, fuck it, fucking Kevin Sorbo, all these niggas was like,
oh yeah, Kevin Sorbo, that was the worst. That motherfucker is a racist Looney Tune, you know.
He said not just racist, a Looney Tune too, nigga. Like he fucking crazy. Like
I'm glad though they got him out of the paint because that motherfucker he be talking some old bullshit.
Damn, Jazzo, you should have said put it in your chest like a Jason Kidd pass or something, then, man.
Yeah.
Can't be having iconic lines like that. Nigga.
I will correct you. That was Big Daddy Kane, but still, I'll get your point. That was BDK.
Oh yeah.
Platinum Plus.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm thinking about Jazzo with the what he said in Bring It On.
Bring It On, yeah.
He had some type of
even John Stockton could assist you. Even Stockton could assist you.
Yeah. Okay, nigga. I know he said something like, but shout out to Pilot because you had the for the younger generation.
Yeah.
I was a little older, like hold on, mid-90s. That's some fat niggas.
I only the intro. I just want to say shout out to Michael B. Jordan. It was cool to see him, get that award. And
Salute to him.
Salute to Michael B. That nigga, say what you want about his acting or whatever, but he put in that work. Like, dude, I mean, that's 25 years of work, from being on the Hardball to being on
Where's Wallace?
Wallace.
Where's Wallace?
That came a long way,
I mean, he's kind of that nigga now. You know what I'm saying? He's cemented.
He is. He kind of been that nigga, but now it's like officially like
that's official.
Nigga missed prime or something.
Like everybody, like I feel like genuinely people wanted to see him win. It seemed like he was raised right. He seemed like a good kid. He was raised like
because it's his spirit, it's his energy. I mean, I'll say this, From Dusk Till Dawn is still a better movie than Sinners, but Sinners was quality. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that they won.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no movie that I can think of. I saw the theater 4 times. 4 different people.
You're fucking crazy, bro. That's just you, nigga. Because I don't know how anybody could watch Sinners more than once, nigga. That's like the movie equivalent of the Kendrick album we reviewed.
No, I saw it twice. Not in the movie theater, but I saw it twice.
Okay, but see, in the movie theaters, fucking 4 times is crazy. Like,
yeah, movie theater 4 times. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
that movie, like, that's a hard rewatch, bro.
Yeah, I waited till it went to HBO Max, and I know a couple of people that were like, "Oh, I want to watch it." And
I went because I didn't want to spoil for me because niggas was trying to be on Twitter spoiling shit, so I had to go make sure I watched that shit. And then then people was like. I was like, hey, Pat, can we go see this? And I'm like, okay, yeah. So, hey, Pat, can we go see this? I'm like, yeah, okay. It's like, I want to see. I like.
After one hate, Pat out of it good.
Basically, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say.
I mean, P, you already know what time
That
it
nigga
is.
was a movie guy, bro. Fuck that.
I ain't even gonna say that.
You get one pat over here.
I know why you went to see that shit 4 times. And I'm sure you had to pretend like it was your first time every time you went.
I did.
That had the same bull that to rehash the same conversations afterwards. Oh my, I couldn't do it. Like, oh Lord.
Yeah, no, but
Game recognized game. I've had to do that.
There's only one legit reason why a nigga would go 4
Yeah,
times.
of course. Like, look, if there's no plans of fucking after watching some shit like that, then I know I'm not watching that shit. Like, because Sinners just ain't a rewatchable ass movie like that. I'm sorry. Like, the whole first hour just it's cool the first time, but we're not talking about great, crazy dialogue that just got you intrigued. It's just regular country niggas putting together a jamboree type shit. Like I could this ain't Coming to America or some shit. This ain't where you just hit a bunch of. We're like, damn, okay, you like. I ain't even hating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and let's put it this way. I mean, I have my own copy of Sinners, but I haven't watched it. It'll probably take me years before I can actually watch it.
Oh my God, you seen it 4 times and you bought the movie? Jesus.
I had to support my man. I had to support.
I feel you, but I mean, you're not wrong. But God damn, nigga, you.
Yeah, but it's still in its original wrapping though. I haven't opened it, nigga. Like I haven't. That's like a.
You trying to make a nigga time capsule or something, nigga? Like,
I mean, at some point, maybe I'll get. One day I'll be like, oh, you know what? I haven't watched this shit in a while. Let me go watch this shit and just be like, oh
okay. Wow. Like Get Out has more rewatchability.
Well, real quick before, did y'all watch the other one with that guy Timothée Chalamet, that Marty Supreme movie? Did either any of y'all watch that or no?
Hell
I'm just
no.
wondering.
Okay. No, I don't even know what that is. All I know is that actor is racist.
I don't watch movies, so that's why I'm wondering because people are saying he should have won.
I'm tired of hearing about this Timothée Chalamet guy. God damn.
Didn't he?
I watch movies, but I don't watch no bullshit.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, it was that's not like my thing. Like, I mean, I had absolutely I didn't give 2 shits about that.
I don't even know what the movie's about. I just know it's some cracker with Tourette's who didn't apologize for being racist.
I had to Google that shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, fuck him. Because man, if your disability harms other people,
I mean, he don't
apologize,
motherfucker. They got Timothy. He's like an industry plan, but he don't seem like a bad guy. And
fuck him. He didn't apologize. He's a bad guy. If my broken ass knees ever offended anybody, I'm apologize. But they don't seem to bother anybody unless I'm moving a couch or some shit.
He said something about this in I don't want to do any opera or something movies, ballerina or opera because nobody really cares about that shit and people got salty about it. He played himself basically.
That's those type of movies don't necessarily hit my radar unless someone.
Yeah, I don't need an asshole to play himself as an asshole in a movie I don't want to see about assholes.
Yeah, no. I mean, the only thing I know about it is Tyler the Creator was in that movie, and I still don't give a fuck. Hey,
that's the first time I heard his name even mentioned. White people don't like him no more. What happened?
Yeah,
did he get lost in the nigga shuffle?
Well, he tried the brand switch. After I don't know if you remember that D'Angelo post. He tried to do a D'Angelo post, but all his fans were clowning D'Angelo after he died, and that kind of because he changed. He used to be an edge lord, and he went to the pro black route. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh. Corny.
Yeah, exactly. So no, that movie.
You could edgelord too far, where there's no coming back, and I think that's what he did.
Yeah, and for my case, like I said, Sinners had basically had the most attention of a movie this year, and it deserved what it got. So that other movie was just like. It was a movie for boring people that like movies. I ain't fucking that shit.
And don't even bring up fucking another battle after another shit. Like I'm glad
that was trash. Although it was shot well,
was horrible.
It was trash. It was horrible, but it was shot well. But that's the one thing I can say.
That wasn't even shot well. Some bullshit cameras in the goddamn desert.
All I know is it won the thing, and it had a good cast. But I was like, who the fuck is Jungle Pussy?
Jungle Pussy. Oh my god. Dude, I don't know if you ever seen the skit on SN Saturday Night Live. The skit was fucking hilarious. I don't know how the kids in the skit, the skit is better than the fucking movie, and Tiana Taylor is more believable in the skit. They even have vehicles, just bullshit. She was
yeah, no, it was a horrid movie.
Sean Penn he acted his ass off of that bullshit. He did, because I believe every part of his racist ass in that fucking movie.
Yeah, because Sean Penn is an asshole in real life, so it came across, and he did it authentically. So,
wait, a racist asshole played a racist asshole.
Well, did he outshine Delroy Lindo? Because I know Delroy Lindo lost that award to him in the supporting actor.
Ooh, damn! I ain't gonna lie, fam.
He got him.
That's a close one.
It was close.
That's a Lomachenko Haney fight.
Yeah,
you're not wrong for picking either one.
Okay.
It's just the thing is, Delroy Lindo shit his acting don't stand out as much in Sinners because it's a better movie with more better acting around him. Whereas Sean Penn, it seemed like everybody was just cosplaying fantasy, and you just had a real genuine racist guy in the movie.
Wait, was this one battle? Wait, with Sean Penn? We're talking about one battle or a different movie with Sean Penn?
No, one battle.
Okay. I never watched this.
Dude, like literally, because like DiCaprio, his acting is normal. It's funny. His parts is funny sometimes, but the whole him being stressed out, trying to be a part of the revolution again because he's been like a pothead for 20 years. And he's been getting code words and shit.
I mean, Leo's always gonna body shit.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't body it, but he was Leo. Like, he didn't fuck it up.
But Sean Penn, though, he like basically he ate his scenes. Like he like,
ate his scenes. Yeah.
But okay, was Sinners better? Because one battle.
Sinners is better. Look, Sinners is a fucking better movie, bro.
Because you knew once they give
1 through 10, Sinners is an 8. One battle after another is like a goddamn 4, nigga.
4, damn. But see, I knew they were gonna give, because they gave Coogler, director, and Michael B. Jordan, the actor. They weren't gonna give nigga the Sinners. They don't give him the Triple Crown. You know what I'm saying? They weren't gonna do that. So.
Nah, but enough of it don't stand out, dude. Like Sean Penn is really the only worthwhile thing about that movie. Like, that's it. Whereas Sinners, you got so many different things that's moving parts that's working positively for the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real movie. Like,
yeah,
you don't have to like it. You don't have to say it's perfect or the best horror movie. You don't have to overrate it like a lot of people did. But it's a quality, solid film. Like,
yeah, I'm so glad though, because I was almost close to seeing that in the theaters, but then I was like, you know what? Something told me to go wait to watch this shit, and I wait, and it was a long fucking movie, and it was. Like,
it is. And the worst thing about the one battle after another, it's a long movie that you can't trim down.
Mm-hmm.
There's like no filler. You have to watch and pay attention to fucking everything. Oh, you know who else played his part? It's Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he's like
he killed his part too, but like, yeah, man. Honestly, him and Sean Penn and the other chick that be in the scary movies, who be with Marlon and them niggas, like. I can't remember her name, but her role
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah. And the other bitch, the named after the car scene,
Chase Infinity.
Chase Infinity, yeah. That literally is a fucking. She named after the car scene, son, because there's literally. I mean, she was annoying as fuck, but yeah, you're not missing anything if you didn't see this movie. That's it, fuck it.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I watched it and I'm just like, I'm never gonna watch this shit again. Sinners I'll watch eventually, but it'll take some time. But I'm just like,
nigga, you banned from watching Sinners for like the next 10 years, nigga. You don't open that movie up until the 10th year anniversary.
Facts.
when the Bodega got like the 10th year anniversary with deleted scenes, nigga, like.
Yo, straight up facts though. But definitely though, shout out to Michael B. Though. I know, he's probably gonna be. Hopefully, he'll get a lot. I know he's gonna get different roles, and hopefully, maybe they'll make Creed 4 a little bit more. They'll put a little bit more into Creed 4, and then give us maybe a high level boxing movie once. Give us a high level boxing movie.
Yeah, I might want to see a Sinners prequel spinoff. Before I see another Creed, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it's in the works, but it's still in pre-production. So, I'd
rather see a Drago Son spinoff.
I mean, that might actually happen.
You know what's gonna happen is they're eventually gonna make his deaf daughter, a boxer type thing, down the line.
That too.
Yeah, it's like Creed and all them. It's like that's why I need to finish my boxing screenplay. I'm gonna work on that motherfucker right after this show because I'm tired of these old retreads in boxing, man. Like, we need something different.
I enjoy the Creed movies, what they are, but 2 and 3 kind of. It's what happens when Stallone steps in and Coogler was too busy to do it, and it fucked with the continuity from what Creed 1 already set. So it was like that was the problem. Although I enjoyed it for what they are, but it could have been much better if Coogler was able to kind of continue the continuity from 2 and 3 instead of Stallone bringing in Drago and all the other shit that he likes to do, fucking up the story.
Like 2 with Drago.
I
have to say like part 3 with the mom being the evil lady ruining people's lives and shit.
And then of course, I mean, Jonathan Majors, being what he was and that shit. So it's like, but yeah, like I said, Creed 4,
the previous It nigga.
Yeah, the one that he's probably gonna be canceled for a good minute, unfortunately, which is a damn shame. But like I said, but Michael B. Jordan hopefully maybe might be able to resurrect him since they didn't kill his character completely off in Creed 3. So, but we'll see though. But yeah, I mean he has 2 movies that are in the works right now. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be. He might actually replace Kevin Hart as like the new black because they only allow one black person to rise to the top. This is Hollywood.
Yeah.
So
like one nigga had a rule, one nigga had a time rule.
Yeah, pretty much though. But yeah,
we kind of had Denzel and Wesley at the same time, but
but I think Denzel's above that. Like Denzel's not. I think he's put in enough work where I think he's exempt from that. Like No,
I'm talking about the '90s, but now it's different.
Yeah, of course, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. When it was Wesley and then Denzel,
and then you had like Will Smith kind of getting there too a little bit.
Yeah, Will Smith was in there, and then I don't know who can actually say.
But but the way they have it, like they never have all the black actors peak at the same time. It's more like a delayed effect type of shit. Like, okay, we'll give you 97,
like a slight overlap, huh?
Yeah, like we'll give you 97 and we'll give you 97 and 98. That nigga gonna be 99. Oh, and now 2000. Yeah, we're gonna have this Y2K nigga right here. We gonna millennium niggas right here. Like we digitizing niggas now. Like
you also had Eddie Murphy sprinkled in there.
Yes, true.
Well, I mean, Eddie's really more 80s, I would say.
No, but even in the 90s, he was still.
Even in the 90s, he was kind of big deal. Like
he was. I mean,
I get you, Pat. It's more like a Tyson thing. Like Tyson was big in the 90s, just like Eddie was, but we know like the real Tyson from the 80s, like just like Eddie.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah. Like I said, like it's not like a whole bunch of black stars. They're all peaking at the same. No, it's only one rises more than the other at some point. It's like
they throw in Morgan Freeman. they got their cast of 5 that they like to kind of rotate, elevate, overlap.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson got there a little later.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx got there with Ray.
Yeah, Jamie. Yeah,
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they Hollywood knows what they're doing. Like,
if Lorenz Tate and Wood Harris were white, they'd be held as goats. And in my opinion, those two niggas would have better looks. Hollywood. But that's what it is.
Well, Lorenz Tate definitely gets looks. Like,
he had a crazy 90s run. He had a crazy 90s run. But I'm saying like he kind of stalled a little bit in 2000s with Lorenz.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like I said, we look forward to all of what goes on with Michael B. Jordan. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, it's just it pushes his career to like another stratosphere. Like we want a big budget movie. We want all that for him. Like
basically, and anything's gonna be greenlit with him now. And, it's the awards is always
same thing with Coogler too. I mean, I like the Coogler movies. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, time for him to kind of branch out. We need, we need him to kind of build, get some other talent, get some diversity in his movies and shit like that. Some more diversity, I should say. You know,
for sure.
Good shit.
Nigga just made a vampire horror movie, nigga. Like, what other diversity you want him to make some fantasy? You know, he needs to make a remake of New Jack or some shit. Well, how about that, nigga? I mean,
he should do some sort of like, quote unquote black gangster movie, but like modern day, like like the shit we grew up on, but like a new age, a modified version, something like that. I don't know.
Like a black version of Fifth Element, nigga.
Oh God! Oh my God! I hated that fucking movie.
You didn't like Fifth Element?
Hell no! Oof.
God damn! Wow!
Like him doing like one of those 50 Cent shows.
You don't like Sunshine either, nigga?
Like I think like Coogler should do some sort of like the 50 Cent, lane, but like I think he would do way better type in a movie. I don't know, but because Coogler's he's a genius. He's a autistic genius for sure.
Yeah. Man, maybe we just need to just leave the whole gangster drama lane alone for like 1 year. And just
or one decade.
No, a decade's too long, But just 1 year. 1 year, can we just kind of leave the streets alone? Like, give me more, rap shows or music singing or I don't know.
Original comedies.
Comedies. What's that shit that what's his name? Shout out to Kang's son, Eric. That shit with O'Shea with Ice Cube's son in it. Swagger. Like, do some shit like that. Like, switch it up. Like a good basketball series, boxing. Like I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of the. Unless you're gonna give me something else where it's not a nigga killing his mom or dad or the same tropes that 50 be going with. Like,
that too. Yeah, but like I said, we look forward to where Michael B. Jordan's gonna take his career after this really important win. So like it was good shit, and same thing with Coogler though. But yeah, no, I know we went off on a little tangent with the movies and stuff like that. But we started to show him some we had to show him some love in there. But yeah, no, boxing was interesting this weekend. Pro Box, however, was the shot. Pro Box, however, though, definitely gets the nod as it produced probably the leading fight of the year candidate.
It had the standout verse on the cipher on the posse cut.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like, hold on, we go back to cannabis part.
With Najee Lopez and Gallegos, and geez, and now I've always said on these previous podcasts, 175 is probably the hardest division to really operate in, and it's the only division is because these guys get into these type of wars and then they're on the shelf recovering, because it's like they get fucked up, they get really fucked up in these fights, and this was
everybody could punch at that weight for the most part, like.
Exactly.
Even a nigga like Isaac Chalemba on a good day might rock you. Like, real shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And he fought recently too. I was surprised.
He did. He fought it's like in Canada or some shit like that though. But yeah, 175 though, and honestly, and Najee Lopez, we've talked about him before. Like I said, I mean, he's pretty much we think he's probably the next from Pro Box to kind of crossover and like blow and like Angelo Leo did or Lamont Roach, into that type of atmosphere. So he fought Gallegos. Gallegos, of course, he's known for upsetting Khalil Coe and knocking him out. And then hopefully, I was hoping that he in hindsight, I wish he had repeated it too because Coe's pissing me off lately. But
hold on, that's the nigga who was overweight. That what they against what's the name?
Jesse Hart.
Yeah.
That nigga was a clown. So yeah, I was hoping they should have been able to repeat though. But man, the Lopez Gallegos, man, they were throwing some heat at each other. Like they didn't waste no fucking time. Like Najee Lopez probably could have made that fight a lot easier on himself. But he just had to throw them hands. He wanted to get Gallegos the fuck up out of there. And then
first round he came in there guns blazing.
Yeah, exactly.
He was hurting Gallegos enough to where I could understand why he was fighting him so much, but I still would say it would have been better if he kind of worked off the jab a little more.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to the assertiveness with his hands, though,
He's
because we
obviously
need
very
more of
vulnerable. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm done. You good?
To add on, he's very vulnerable, but he's a very exciting fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's vulnerable because he's been dropped
Yep.
a couple fights ago. He got dropped by some dude that was undefeated, but not. So he got dropped obviously in this fight. But for now, his chin's holding up. But he's got to definitely, like you said, work. Be a little. I mean, but then again, it was the fight. It was exciting as fuck. The fight was unexpectedly a fight of the year. You know what I'm saying?
It was bloody as fuck too. Like
bloody as hell.
Yeah, because he got cut too, so it's hard to kind of work on that jab from a distance when you. I mean, shout outs to Fundora, like yeah, I mean, like we kind of know those type of fights. I mean, how it can be hard setting up your range and distance when you bleeding and shit. Like we seen Zoo have to deal with that shit.
Right, whereas Gallegos, I think once both of them started bleeding like stuck pigs, it was pretty much like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck is a jab, nigga? I'm trying to, this nigga's bleeding. Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna hit this nigga, like,
you trying to be like, you could. Like, I know Pat knows this. Like you could, it's like with basketball, like you could feel somebody's presence.
Mm-hmm.
So you're tracking down the aura, the presence in the ring, and you're going with some of that, with some of your actual eyesight. So it gets to a point, like you said, if he's compromised, you compromise. Fuck it. Why are we jabbing like this?
Yeah.
At least they both stayed committed to the body.
No, they did. They were lining each other up for that shit though. But then that final assault by Lopez, like he landed like 18 bunches on dude. That was like, and I loved how the crowd reacted. The crowd was just like, you could hear like they knew what they was fucking watching. That was
I ain't gonna lie, them Central Florida crowds, they're starting to become a little underrated. Like, when they have certain fights in Central Florida, the crowd low key be cooking. Like when it's those because remember they had a Navarrete, I think, fought Peterson or somebody down there, right?
Navarrete in Central Florida.
Yeah, it was a top ranked card in Central Florida a few years ago, and it was kind of lit. Like, I'm trying to remember who we did a podcast on it, but I'm just saying.
It was Diaz, Kisame?
I think it was. I think Diaz. That's one of those where he was throwing uppercuts from like 8 feet away and shit.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, yeah, he stopped him in the final round. That was like a brawl. That was a real brawl. Yeah.
But you remember how lit that crowd was, nigga?
Yeah, that crowd was like,
they had you thinking you was watching Gotti Ward 1.
Now, due to my server said Pro Box cards are the best in Florida, and he's right. He's definitely right.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
but they just extra special in damn Central Florida. Central Florida,
I thought it was just a weekday. The Pro Box is best on the weekdays, but the Florida cards are just kind of for some reason they have the energy.
Yeah, I mean,
it depends because Fort Lauderdale, you're not gonna. The one I went, we was lit. Don't get me wrong, we was lit. But I don't know. It's just Central Florida. It's just maybe we needed that type of fight down here, but we had a good fucking fight down here.
Yeah, like Florida at least gets these. I mean, they'll get the off-brand fight of the year type cards over there. Like, so like
Central Florida, maybe them niggas is just louder. Maybe the Mexicans are more Mexican-y, the Puerto Ricans more Rican. I don't know, but
the Cubans are more Cuban.
Who's your favorite?
I don't know, bro. Wait. The Cubans are definitely more Cuban in Miami, nigga. Hold on.
Real quick, I want to ask because I've been asking this. Who would your favorite in a fight? Because I think down the line this could be the fight. Maybe Ben Whitaker versus Najee. Najee would beat him. You think? Obviously, or do you think?
At this
That's
point,
a good fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. Najee Lopez, his defense though kind of concerns me because, like I said, I get it. Like he did what he had to do though, but he's had too many fights where I'm thinking to myself, damn, he should make it a lot easier on himself.
I don't think his defense is bad. It's okay. I think it's more the ring IQ more than his defense because he moves and he's kind of he's defensively aware, but then it's like defensive awareness kind of should flow with your ring IQ. And I feel like his ring IQ kind of gets away from him sometimes. Yeah. And then that's where the defense kind of falters. But
it's kind of funny because Berlanga's in his corner. Berlanga's always in his corner as his boy. He kind of fights like a upgraded. I mean, like an upgraded Berlanga kind of. I don't know. It's hard to, you know what I mean? Like,
he low key does
in a similar way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He fights like how we wanted Berlanga to look when he started getting better, like better comp.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how he should have looked against the fucking Steve Rolls, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. And then Steve Rolls had to get jobbed in that because
like, So I could. That's a good observation. I could see that, but
yeah, I mean,
Whitaker and Najee Lopez. But it's the thing. Like Najee Lopez, we already know he been in the firefight. Like we ain't see Whitaker. We seen Whitaker struggle, but struggle in a firefight where your fucking life on the line is two different things, though.
Which is true, yeah. Like Whitaker, when he struggled, dude escaped with the draw. In the fight, he probably should have lost.
Yeah, like you got two types of struggle. You got niggas who, three. You got niggas who gonna try to escape the struggle. They're gonna either foul out, get frustrated, Superman jump out the ring. I don't know. They're gonna do something. The second type of struggle is you can't adjust, so you'll just keep doing what you've been doing, just harder and faster.
Right.
That's the Devin Alexander struggle. You bank a little bit too.
Yeah, you bank a more, nigga.
Yeah.
A little bit, more, nigga.
He said more, nigga. And then the last struggle is the struggle where you figure it out.
Right.
And that's the Frank Martin struggle. Because Frank Martin has a habit of where he struggles sometimes, or if things get a little chippy in there, it look like it's in doubt, but he kind of knows how to kind of take control of it to where it's like you're not completely against him. Like it's like he gets himself back into the fight somehow. Like he may fight a little harder, he may make a little adjustment, but he figures it out. I'm not saying he beats the shit out of niggas and stops them like Trinidad or whatever, but
yeah,
his struggling is more admirable.
Yeah, I mean his IQ isn't as fast as most, but he eventually does figure some shit out.
Yeah, but I'd rather that than the other two.
Right. No, absolutely.
Because shit, the nigga like Devin Alexander and Chris Eubank, they're just gonna keep doing it over, and they're only gonna be successful if the nigga who's beating them gets tired or they start making mistakes, and it's like, oh shit.
Right.
So my effort is gonna pay off.
Yeah, and for Devin, it definitely caught up to him in different ways. I mean, it did catch up to him until he went to welterweight, and he fucking lost to that jobber Aaron Martinez. That fucking hurt my heart. Like, he lost exactly in the way you described, because he tried and the jobber was just putting his foot in his ass, like because he was high on pain.
But some felt he lost to Kotelnik too, like that.
Yeah. He had a gift.
Just try to fight harder.
Yeah.
Like he can't figure it out. It's like, fuck it. If the double jab won't work, double jab harder.
And then same thing with Lucas too. Lucas dropped him and everything, but I mean that was a close fight though. But it was one of those fights where
that's an example of him just working hard and effort kind of helping him out though. Because the fight, like you said, was close. Matias should have won, but like Devin Alexander was able to box him up sometimes. Like he did fight back. Like he didn't just, some niggas would have Matias would have stopped some niggas.
Yeah. Shout out to Lucas Batista, man. I missed that nigga, man. That was my nigga, man. So it's like,
but Devin Alexander at least got heart, fight back, whatever. And he came, he stayed in the fight. But yeah, that's the struggle, man. So I had to just break that down.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, Nigel, like I said, though, I mean, first of all, it was great, like I said, because the car was great, though, but just having that, it was good just to see that, you know, it was good. Like, it got a lot of attention on Twitter because I didn't watch it live because I was out. When I came home, I watched the whole card, you know, but the Twitter, it was just like buzz, like it was trending and everything like that. So I'm glad people are understanding, like, Pro Box is like it. Like, I mean, it's the platform to kind of watch. Like, it needs a lot of support. Like motherfuckers, because we do need a platform which actually that really shows the up and coming talent. And you know, obviously that's not on a streaming service, you know. But it's just like that it was just really good to see that card really trend, and all the media people are talking positive about it and retweeting it once Pro Box created posted the actual, not just the whole card, but just the fight separately. So Pro Box is really doing it. Like Pro Box, I mean, I just hope that maybe one day that a network will actually just will take a chance on them, and it'll just like, hey, can you watch it on YouTube? You can also watch it on TV somewhere. Watch it on a channel somewhere, because they do deserve that. But I think they probably might need like maybe a couple more of those fighters to kind of cross over a little bit, But Nigel Lopez, like I said, 175 put on again, man. Like I said, 175 is a brutal division. It's the only division where, like I said, if fighters don't fight, it's like we understand why they don't fight, because they're busy healing. So that's what they do. And Nigel Lopez, he's probably going to be, I won't be surprised, he'll probably get like a 60-day for the cuts and shit like that. And Gallegos will probably get the 60-day just because he got knocked out. He took 18 punches and got knocked out, though. But like I said, that
ref made sure that shit.
And PJ's reaction to that was hilarious. He's like, what the referee's doing? I said, he's waiting for the fade. It's like he's faded enough. Like,
but PJ's a nice guy. He don't want to see nobody murked in the ring. I get it. He got a heart, but you know what? I'd rather because this is the thing too. Your corner have to be alert, because the corner could have threw her in the towel for that.
I don't know. Yeah, corner was just lunching. They were just sitting there watching that shit.
And the fight has been so back and forthy that you can't even blame the ref. Like, I gotta really hey, look, nigga. Hey, if this is your offensive turn, you need to really get him out of there, because if you don't, I'm gonna allow him to come back, because I'm entertained too, nigga. The ref got the best seat in the fucking house. He right there.
Right.
So I don't blame the ref. There's been worse stoppages than that. There's been stoppages where it's like, damn, you could have been stopped that shit. Like the fucking Daenerys stoppage. They could have threw in the towel before that.
Yeah, no, the corner, that was a mercy stoppage, but it's like it was just, but Daenerys was
a mercy stoppage that took too long is what I'm basically saying. Like,
because he was just getting beaten on, and Gallegos was just taking a fucking ultra combo, straight out of Killer Instinct. I was waiting for the nigga to talk about ultra.
But the nigga wasn't falling though. I can't give bro. That's why some of these niggas, y'all need to learn how to take knees, or your coaches need to learn how to fucking throw in that towel. Yeah. Because some of these refs, they don't want to be scrolling on Twitter and be like, oh, I hate that guy. He fucking stopped my parlay because he let the fight go too long. Look, some of these refs will be like, hey, I'm gonna let this nigga gonna do Tekken practice mode on your ass. He gonna do Ultra Instinct on your ass. Like, right. Bend yourself, take a knee, find you a clean spot on the canvas and dive on that motherfucker. Because, bro, shit's real out here.
It is though, but like I said, it made for good viewing, because as soon as he did that shit, this nigga Nigel Lopez, he went down both knees, had his arms in the air and shit like that on some warrior shit. So that's the type of shit.
That's what you do after a fight of the year. You don't do that after you done skated by the unified middleweight champion of the world, Danny Jacobs. I mean,
right.
Chris Ewing ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gotta be your brain gotta be coming out your nostrils, nigga. Like, I think we got enough. Yo, stop.
Yeah, I mean, Gallegos, he was on that canvas, so you can tell that nigga's eyes was rolling in his back of his head. That nigga he got fucked up. So it was like, but luckily he didn't. He recovered. He was okay though. But yeah, that was just a hell of a fight. And the card was really good though. But that was just the icing on the cake. Like, so yeah, shout out to Nazi Lopez and Gallegos for that effort. That's and like I said, that's probably the leading contender for fight of the year so far. Like, which is kind of crazy to say because it's a pro box card though. But sometimes you gotta find you find gems in the craziest places. Sometimes in boxing. So where we have that, and then on Saturday we had a nigga that busted a lot of parlays because he decided to fight like his opponent usually does, and his opponent fought like how Sims usually fights. What type of shit is that? I mean, of course, I'm talking about Arnold Barboza Jr. and Kenneth Sims Jr. Like I said, we're like unanimously, we were all pretty much high on Kenneth Sims because he comes to fight. Dude has fought bigger punchers than Barboza and still threw himself into a fire, sometimes to his detriment. But we admired the effort. And whereas Barboza, we realized that he has talent, but he has kind of put his hands in the holster, so to speak, and and doesn't punch enough. It's not assertive with his offense, and sometimes it makes for close fights he shouldn't be having, But I guess though both guys were kind of motivated differently that day because. Once the fight got going, because it took like at least 3 or 4 rounds for that fight to get going, because they were just kind of feeling each other out. Pause. But after that, it was Barboza. It was like I think someone described it. He was fighting like a lightweight version of Oscar De La Hoya in a way, which I was like, is that really a good comparison?
Niggas be struggling to give Barboza props because he bores so many motherfuckers to death. That's what it was. Niggas turned into Schillerman with that.
Yeah.
He looks like a prime De La Hoya from '92 Olympic Games. And we're just like, okay. All right. I'll give you that, I guess.
But Barboza, though, he basically did what we've always wanted him to do. Be assertive with your offense, and Sims, for whatever reason, Sims has come back with, from heavier punches. But he just seemingly he was hesitant. I don't know what it was with him. Although I think he blamed it on a cramp, and I'm willing to say bullshit. But there was just too many rounds where Barboza was just outworking him, out punching him, everything. Like Barboza actually closed his eye. Of all people, Barboza manages to close his eye with legal punches.
Yeah, he made Barboza look like a world beater. That's a fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly, P. And like I said, I don't hate Barboza, but it's just one of those fights where, in our heads, this is how this fight was supposed to go.
Nobody hates him, but he's fucking mid. So
yeah, yeah. No, I was like, because it was getting to a point where it's just like I think it was like the 9th round. I was like, damn, Sims is gonna might have to knock this dude out in order to win this fight. But Barboza just kept on just boxing him up, out punching him, and Sims wasn't doing enough. Like I think he also got rocked in the later rounds too.
Enough. There was times where he was hardly doing anything at all. Fuck you mean enough?
Yeah,
this nigga said he was throwing negative punches.
Yeah, I honestly, I was like, I hope he was okay or something like that. Like, was he sick? But he blamed.
Did he win any round, or this was a 12 skunk?
No, I think he won like 2 rounds.
Like 2 rounds though, but the scores that were announced for the fight were accurate. Like it was like that's what kind of vexed him. Like 117, 111, one judge actually had a skunk.
Yeah, one judge had it a shutout.
But I can't disagree with it because Sims didn't do enough. And I know Pete mentioned this in the chat. Sims didn't do enough to separate himself and this has been an issue in previous fights as well. But not to be able to separate yourself against Barboza is crazy to me. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what his problem was though, but yeah, dude might have to go in the he's definitely banned from the bodega from that performance. Like, I need to know why, why Barboza troubled him so much.
He's out here talking about, oh, he got a cramp after the first round. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, that's what they have water for. Nigga, drink some water, nigga, so you don't get
niggas. I got a cramp, nigga. Like, there's niggas fighting with broken jaws, broken hands, fucking torn knees, eye sockets, fractures, all like motherfucker, like a cramp, nigga, like a cramp.
Yeah, that's literally what he blamed it on. Like, I
don't even stop training if I get a little cramp, nigga. Like, the fuck. Drink some water, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta be really talking greasy for that one. I'm sorry. Like,
I think it's just because I wish he would say that he wasn't feeling well, or maybe the cut was too much, or probably more likely he probably doesn't belong at 147. That might be one thing, but
he said he's going back down to 140. He said that.
Yeah, but that non-activity against Barboza, like if he did that against Duarte, I could understand it because Duarte is a hellacious puncher, but it was just against the Barboza where he's just like this effort was just like it was terrible, and Barboza puts on his career best performance as a pro in this.
Yeah, we're good on that. Like, I didn't get to see the fight. I told you in the chat I saw Fundora be Fundora and Roca be Roca, and Diaz need to just hang it up. But I take y'all word on the Barboza fight. I'm kind of, unless he's going to fight a proven known commodity that's exciting, I think I've just had enough of Barboza fights. Like,
well, Barboza is talking about he wants a rematch with Teo, and I'm thinking to myself, well, good luck with that.
Yeah, like y'all niggas need to fight on an aircraft carrier in international waters and bumfuck. I don't care, because nobody wants to see that again. Like,
yeah, no, the first fight, wasn't good, and besides, Teo's not even the ruler of the division. You should go after the actual ruler of the division now, but then. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Shakur would actually fight Barboza because it was probably he would.
Oh, please do not cure insomnia, fam. Like, what?
Well, that's probably next, just because now Barboza at 147. It's predictable matchmaking, right?
Nobody in the history of boring fights would ever suggest Shakur versus Barboza. Are you fucking kidding
me? My bad.
Me?
I thought you said Roca. My bad. I thought you said Roca versus Barboza. My bad.
Oh no, nigga. Not Roca. Like,
no, Roca versus Barboza ain't even bad. Like, I might watch that. Like, I probably would. But keep. This is it. You know what it is with Barboza? He's not one of those guys you could face. He's not going to sell out against the guys who are talented like that. Like, he's going to get cautious against the TOs. Catterall is more talented than him, but Catterall is damn near just as cautious as him. So
yeah,
he wasn't afraid of a guy like Catterall, but it's the same concept. So you can't match him in with guys like that. You got to be niggas on his level. Or somebody where he has a talent leverage.
Barboza, he'll only go in his offense if either you're a shot fighter like Mike Alvarado was, or if someone can really truly trouble him like Alex Saucedo did. Like, that's the brain bleed fight, but Saucedo made him fight. That's the thing.
Yeah, you gotta make Barboza fight, and the thing is, if you're one of these guys who's just like T.O., who's a talented guy, regardless of how you feel about him, he's quick muscle twitch fiber, he's quick counter speed, he could dart in and out footwork, all of that. He could be elusive when he wants to. Like, he's not going to sell out against a guy like T.O. because it's just too hard to. Like, it's the talent gap is too wide and everything else. So he'll just, even though he had chances to.
Sure did.
He landed a few good shots on T.O. late, but it just wasn't enough. And I don't like Barboza. Like, Tio has him in the talent, but skill wise, they're not far apart. Like they're close enough to where Barbosa could have made a better fight out of it.
Yeah, but he, like I said, he just kept his hands in the holster. Yeah. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna follow this dude around the ring and let Tio do his shit, and I'm just gonna get outpointed. And just like a horrid fight, you know. And like, but yeah, Barbosa, like I said, I mean, I like Barbosa, like, but I just want him to just be more offensive. Like, this is a good step in the right direction, but I just need him to actually be consistent. Like, it not just
now do that against somebody who's trying to fucking win, though.
Exactly.
Do that when you have the biggest fight on the card, like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he had it this time, but
no, he did, and he had it against someone who's known for throwing himself into the fire with Sims. And
yeah, we can't blame Barbosa for how Sims fought, but just keep it up. Like, if you don't do this against Sims, and then we throw you in there with fucking Puello or whoever the fuck else, and you turn back into the goddamn cautious fighter again.
Right.
It ain't gonna work like that. You got to start putting together a string of damn entertaining efforts.
Right. Which seems to be a problem in this generation for some odd reason. It's a very
fucking thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why that's such an issue in this generation.
Like the effort, and the thing is, like, you're seeing more the women boxers. Like somebody like Michaela Mayer, if she was a man, she'd be a superstar right now in boxing.
Or not even her, like Gabrielle Fondora, who actually fought on that.
Fondora would be a mega star, nigga.
Yeah.
Always effort, always a willingness to damn put hands on you. Look, the best offensively skilled boxer in the game. I made a tweet about that, and surprisingly, she liked the tweet, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? So because I didn't even tag her, but because her and I think the cigar talk nigga, he liked something else. The breaking you down.
Yeah,
you ain't just throwing hard punches type shit.
Right, yeah. I saw
so
that.
Niggas was recognizing the kid this weekend, but yeah, like Gabby, like another great performance. Ruiz came to fight.
Sure did.
She was old, but she wasn't laying down because she actually had a decent strategy about it too. And she landed a few good ones, and I think she rocked her once. But Gabby just too much of everything, like the body, headshots, combinations.
Mm-hmm.
She could kind of weave out of the way. You have to really jump up and reach out to hit her.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, the height disparity was crazy, and so was
she always got something for you. Like that's a thing.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, she gave it a good old try though. But yeah, Gabriel Fedora was just way too much, you know, and beat her down. That's how you want your women fighters to be. We said that a certain somebody should take lessons on how to actually turn over
your fields
and break down an opponent and put them the fuck away.
I'm gonna just be real because Chris Cyborg said it.
Yeah, Chris Cyborg, absolutely.
He just said Gabrielle Fondora is a more exciting fighter than Clarissa Shields, and some people were mad at her, but
yeah, she got lit up. You know, some people,
some people was mad at her, but she has her opinion, and let's be honest, she's not wrong.
No, Chris Cyborg, she has her opinions for the most part, though, but they are coming from a place of she does know what she's talking about.
Yeah, like I know they got a little beef and they be going at it sometimes, but this is still Chris fucking Cyborg. Like, we're not, Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like some bum off the street is saying this shit, and it's like, and we have eyes for ourselves. Like, like 1 minute, like when you say Leia Ali stops people, it's people weren't that good in women's boxing back then, da 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 da. But you give Ann Wolf credit for stopping people back then,
right?
Then you say like, oh, you're fighting bigger women, you're not stopping them, but you're hitting harder though now. is what you're saying. And what's Fundora's like 112 pounds bodying women.
Right. And usually, and women, and that's like rare because usually the women in that division aren't known for knocking people out like how she's knocking people out. Like they're not.
They be in more shape to throw like hundreds of punches at the fight, 2-minute rounds, and like yeah, come on. So it's like that's what I said. Offensively, like Fundora, the best skilled offensively, like. And I have to say offensively because I know some people gonna get me like, oh, well, she still gets hit. Da, da, da. I'm like, look, nigga, she knocked bitches out. Like, don't give me that shit because niggas be stupid.
I just think.
What's up?
I just think it's funny because Gabriella does Sebastian better than Sebastian in good and bad ways.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Gabrielle is actually defensively responsible. Sebastian Fundora is not.
You don't weave like she does, like, but I think his eyesight might be even worse.
Yeah, they both wear glasses too. Like, honestly,
yeah, but they could both wear glasses, and one nigga can still be more Mr. Magooey than the other nigga. Like,
that's true. I mean, honestly, if honestly, they should just get. I mean, I know they have the special contact lenses, and then they have, of course, the more I would say more permanent, more. Like laser surgery and shit like that, which is like, I mean, everyone gets it, so, but I mean, it's just crazy. It was just crazy to me. Gabby had to put on her glasses after that fight. I'm like, God damn. Like,
but you know what? I don't think she tries to be Sebastian. Like, I think she's her own fighter. Like, she's more of a boxer puncher, and Sebastian's more like a boxer swarmer.
Mm-hmm.
With a more of an inside swarming game. Like, I think he's just getting more refined with the outside game where Gabby already had that. Because Sebastian has a better inside game than Gabby.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But Gabby has a better outside game. And they both share a height advantage over most of their opponents too. So, they just different. I mean, if I had to choose which one was better, I'm going to say Gabby. I do keep in mind Sebastian is fighting higher caliber opponents.
It's a tougher competition.
So gotta keep in mind all of that.
Yeah, and of course, like next week, obviously we'll be previewing his fight with Keith Thurman. Which will be, I'm sure it'll be a hell of a fight. So we'll definitely.
They gotta relish this because those dinner table talks is gonna have one Fundora champion at the table soon. You gotta like really, really cherish these moments. Take all the pictures with your sister. Had the bells. Don't get on the Klitschko shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah. Take get.
I don't need to see y'all naked with the belts posing in bed.
That's not unacceptable.
I don't need no weird shit. You know what I mean? Y'all can do something on the beach or whatever. Y'all do other shit, but yeah, just enjoy the moment because coming soon. But yeah, I don't want to piggyback off of something though, like because I did and it's crazy because like I don't like I be wishing my goddamn artwork tweets be getting the damn attention some of my boxing tweets get. Because I did a tweet about Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather they're just skilled on the same level and niggas
I saw Hill's tweets.
Niggas was losing their mind, like to the point where motherfuckers were just saying all types of random shit. Like Roy Jones got reduced to goddamn fucking Andre Berto level or some shit. Like,
yeah, it was just there was a lot of foolishness on Roy.
Yeah, a lot of, and I'm like, yo, okay, like, then niggas is saying that James Toney wasn't as defensive as Rigo. Like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, I'm just like
niggas is going like, yo, niggas is going banana left with it. But my whole thing is this: like, a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, ring IQ, defense, skill, Floyd." But if you break it down, and this is why I said they're equal, because if Floyd's defense is a 10 and Roy's offense is a 10, but then Floyd's offense is an 8 and Roy's defense is an 8. Wouldn't they be about the same fucking skill?
Yeah, they are. It would be, but like I said,
unless you put more importance on defense than you do offense, then you're gonna say Floyd. But if you're looking at it equal, you can't really say one. You might say Roy more dynamic, but skilled, you're gonna really get to the same level with them niggas.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, knocking a nigga out with a left hook while you just had it behind your back is a fucking skill. I've never seen Floyd do no shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, Floyd's most dynamic knockouts were him like just triple. Well, Floyd used to throw some combinations. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's it though. Roy was giving you all types of fucking knockouts from both hands, different punches. Like that's a fucking skill. And people like, for some reason, people in boxing, they don't give offensive skills their just due. And that's a perfect example.
And I think the reason why is because this generation, like they have fighters here that are some are more offensive, and you can tell that they kind of lack the defense, and then you have some that are just overly defensive, and the offense isn't really the way it needs to be. I think it's just there's a lot of imbalance in this generation of fighters, so I think that's why people will be thinking like, oh, it's just
these niggas view shit imbalanced.
You know, Roy. I saw them tweets. I was just like, yikes. Yeah, especially that Rigo. I'm like, is that Rigo? Tony one was like, yo, Tony has had 90-something fights. He's only been down twice. Rigo's been down at least like 6 times in his career.
That counts. like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like niggas ain't seeing that shit. It's like, come on, like, what we doing? And it's like, you can't beat a guy like James Toney and don't be fucking skilled. Yeah, like it's just not gonna happen. Like you just. Mm-hmm. There's some people you're gonna have to apply some type of skill with, like
like
even a guy like Wilder beating Ortiz. Wilder had to show some type of skill, even with his rudimentary skill. He had to find a way to set up that kill shot, which is a skill. Like, and I'm saying I had to say Wilder because niggas who listen know we be critical of Wilder.
Right, but even Wilder, even just in the second fight when he was getting boxed, even he had to kind of use his jab as a rangefinder to throw his right hand because he couldn't.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Niggas just like when they see boxing, they defense. Like when it's time to look at the offense, y'all niggas be, oh man, Shakur Stevenson is dynamic as fuck. All those jabs, it's like, bro, like, do not sit here and tell a nigga who grew up in the era of fucking Roy Jones and Sean May Mitchell and Shane Mosley and Pretty Boy Floyd and Purnell and sit here and tell me Shakur Stevens is dynamic. Even the shit. Oh, and another with the fucking Shakur Stevenson saying Rigo was boring on the Shannon Sharp show.
Yeah, that's popcorn.
We're in the era of the most unaware niggas in the history of niggatry, bro. Like, imagine Shakur Stevenson calling somebody boring. I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie, like, just.
I mean, Rigo, I'm not saying that Rigo hasn't had his Oscars, but Rigo has a higher KO percentage than Shakur, and
that's
Rigo,
what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna say a nigga boring and he's still getting knockouts, and you're just as boring and you're not getting knockouts, there's a problem, nigga. You're boring. You're more boring, nigga. Same thing with Klitschko, like. Vladimir Klitschko, yeah, he had some boring fights, but at least he ended the show with them niggas.
Yeah, he got him the fuck up out of there.
Shakur don't, even with Floyd, like old Floyd used to, like you said, he was doubling, tripling up the combinations. Shakur ain't doing that shit, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of it. It's like, man, like y'all gotta start watching the whole spectrum. Like, stop paying attention to one side of the damn ring. You watching everything in the blue corner and not the red corner, nigga. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man?
Yeah, though. And then one more thing on that card before, because you touched upon it earlier, but I definitely had to get some bars for this, though. Yeah, the Roca Jojo Diaz fight. Yeah, like, first of all, Roca was working off ring rust and beating his ass, though. But I still felt like he didn't do enough because Jojo Diaz was still like he could actually he could go some more rounds. Like I don't think Jojo Diaz was beaten enough. If that's
because you see how Williams and Payton was beating on JoJo?
Yeah.
He was beating the hell out of JoJo.
Yeah, Duarte was beating the hell out of JoJo. It was just like
Duarte, he was definitely beating.
Yeah,
Rocco, I felt like was winning, but he wasn't giving him a pink slip beating.
Can I ask a question real quick? How's JoJo able to go at 147 and fight some guys who's actually knocked out welterweights, but Shakur wants rehydration clause? I'm sorry. That's weird to me.
Well,
Don't be sorry. You being a real nigga for that. Call that bullshit out.
It's whack. It's whack as fuck.
Yeah, and I'll say this, like I say, JoJo, I mean, he I mean, it's hard because he's gone to a lot of foolery shit over the years, but he's an Olympian. He has an Olympian skill set. Like he's a former world champion. Like he's not like he has a lot of intangibles as a fighter, but he kind of wasted his prime on foolery, you know. But
he was outside the ring fuckery, and I'm a JoJo fan, but it's time to call it quits.
Yeah, it's time to call it quits because before someone else besides like Roca didn't do a good job, so maybe I'll take over and I'll try to do it because Golden Boy, I know Golden Boy after all his legal troubles is like they're keeping him around, but I don't think it's like now he's the opponent now, whereas before back in the Triple G era he was like one of the marquee fighters. So it's like JoJo should really call it quits before someone is like, you know what, I'm facing this guy. Someone really like gives him a beating, So like but Roca though, I think Roca might just need another soft touch or whatever because it wasn't enough in that fight, and I wasn't like I'm just like
Roca another soft touch, nigga. No.
Well, nigga, I want to see this nigga knocking this soft touch out, nigga. Like he got a pretty past prime JoJo, and you didn't give him a pink slip beating like you should have to send him on his way, nigga. So I need to see can this nigga actually stop a soft touch? You know what I mean?
You know yipping it?
What's that?
My bad. I was inhaling. I was exhaling.
Oh, okay.
Give him yipping it.
Oh, Lipinets. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lipinets. Sure, yeah, sure. Give him Lipinets. yeah, Lipinets is a good one. But yeah, no, Roca. I was ready. Like I said, I was a little disappointed in his performance too. But like I said, but Golden Boy overall, I mean, they have to kind of get away from the jobber festivals because they're starting to get to that point where they're doing a little too much jobber festivals.
Yeah, because the Roca Diaz fight put me to sleep. Like by the 8th round, I was just like, you know what, y'all got this. Like
yeah, no,
it wasn't enough. Like, put your punches together. Like, stop niggas. God, it's like none of y'all know how to damn stop niggas like De La Hoya, but y'all fight for the motherfucker. Like I almost like none of y'all watch De La Hoya coming up, but y'all signed to the nigga. Right. Like y'all don't get it. Like it's like getting signed to Bad Boy, you can't dress or some shit. Like Biggie right there, nigga. Like borrow a jacket or something, a glasses, nigga, something, Coochie sweater, nigga, something. What the fuck is you doing? But I'm just
Yeah, I mean, and I'm hoping that's just maybe because Golden Boy's in kind of limbo right now with like they have like a temporary deal, like okay, we're gonna air some of your cards right now, but the Oscar's just doing this like on some temporary shit, like he's they haven't like formally re-signed with the Zone or whatever. So, but yeah, Golden Boy has to watch it because. I don't want to see jobber festivals on Golden Boy, and the main event is just like that. Like I need them to get back to their type of match.
Too many one-sided fights on this Golden Boy card. That's what it was.
Way too many. So yeah,
like, if you're gonna use JoJo, he got to be in pro grade type fights. Like you put him in there with a guy like Comey, although he shouldn't be fighting either. But sorry, I don't mean to be giving niggas ideas. This is just an example.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'd rather see a JoJo Diaz and Richard Comey type of fight than you're saying, hey, let's get motherfucking Alexis Roca and JoJo Diaz. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Golden Boy just gotta watch that too, because like y'all been in this game too long to be letting loose Jobber Festival cards. Like seriously.
Yeah, fact. And JoJo Diaz is putting all you young niggas to shame. That's a motherfucker from like what featherweight fighting at welterweight without Pacquiao talent or power or speed or wherever the fuck else you want to give to Pacquiao. And you got niggas like Shakur Stevenson, like 1 minute, damn, Ryan Garcia, you're not even big in person. Next minute, yeah, man, I'm gonna need a rehydration call. No, you know what? Fuck that. Let's fight at 144. Bro, like Shakur Stevenson, you big motherfucker, like just stop playing, man. Like you're killing your own momentum when you keep talking and going back and forth with these hypotheticals. Like, if you're gonna say something, stick to it and just say and keep saying that. That's how the niggas who really got motion keep motion.
Right.
Like, you don't be all over the place. If you say you'll fight Ryan Garcia at 147, leave it at that. If you say you're more skilled, you don't need rehydration clauses, all that shit. Especially if y'all niggas want to get a one-up on Tank.
Right.
Because Tank fought him at 135, had the hydration clause and all that shit. And we see how big this nigga Ryan Garcia is. Pause. Like, so you can't even be mad at Tank now, but you're gonna look worse at 140 trying to do a rehydration clause, 147 doing that shit than Tank did at 135. Because at least we saw Ryan Garcia fight at those lower weights up into that fight. We didn't see Ryan Garcia blow weight, fight at 140, all this shit now. We ain't not trying to see him go to 144 or 140 on a rehydration clause or a catch weight when we know the outcome is him blowing weight or probably juicing or some shit.
Right.
So why even mention it? Like, just it's like, man, like, I don't know, bro. Like,
just fight the dude.
Just fight the dude or shut the fuck up. Because now the last thing I'm hearing, this nigga talking about going back to 140 and 130. Like, dude, just all over. You don't build momentum being all over the place. You stick to one opponent or two opponents and you focus on them two or that one person.
Right.
So your name get linked to them, to the public. So everybody keeps catching on and start like, okay, yo, I keep hearing about this one. That's how Devin Haney and Brian Norman did it.
Exactly. That's why Devin.
When Devin Haney locked onto an opponent, it's all he focused on, and they blew up the fight that way. My bad, Pat.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, like say, like I mean, Shakur is a 4-division champion. He was lineal in 2 divisions. Like, bro, should 140 has more than enough opponents for him to operate in to build up his resume more. And then go up to 147 because he's not like there's no reason to him to go back to 135. Like he doesn't need to. 140 has the more stiffer competition. Stay there and operate.
But this is the thing. If you go to 140, you gotta fight the stiffer competition. You can't fight bullshit and then people are like, well, damn, you could have fought Oshaki. You could have fought Murder Tarawa. Like, because those aren't bad fights.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're saying, like, it's like, I don't know why niggas is like, okay, I know Pat gonna get this one. It's like, the same shit y'all accuse Golovkin of doing with the whole, I fight anyone above 160 to 175. Like, the same shit, y'all held that shit to that nigga death. To his whole career played out. Like, he ducked Andre Ward. No, goddamn, he never fought at 168 when this nigga was there. Like, he did it. But y'all not holding Shakur to that shit. Y'all let him get on these streamer platforms and just mention anything. Like, nigga all over the place. Even Shannon Sharp is like, bro, like, we seen Ryan Garcia struggle to make anything less than 147. Like, why you going, like, you say you better than the man? Cause y'all just can't keep saying everybody who got a podcast a fucking casual. Like, we seeing the pattern. Some of us boxed before. We clicked in like, nigga, like, boxers, y'all niggas who box can't be the only niggas who got skills. or no boxing. Like it don't work like that. But some of y'all niggas don't know fucking boxing. Y'all throw and y'all box. Some of y'all couldn't speak on boxing to save y'all lives, but y'all box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but yo, fucking. Oh no, what you about to say?
No, and that's the weird part too, but it exists.
it exists too much, bro. Fucking before we get into the previews, let me mention the Blueface shit.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yo, Blueface got robbed. Son. Like I saw the 6 rounds, and these are 6 2-minute rounds. First of all, the nigga he fighting look like he dresses up as damn Gerald Miller for Halloween. Cause I don't know how the fuck, like they look like they was in 2 different weight classes.
I mean, they're both over 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, but god damn, bro, it looked like somebody was like, look like Blueface was like maybe 215, and the other dude was like 290.
I mean, bro, like you know how it goes. Like, I mean, it looks like it. I mean, it's not the weight, it's not the size. It's what you got. Like, I mean, we see. I mean, nigga, you're a Chris Bird fan. You should know this. Like, you know, like
yeah. But the crazy part is Blueface was looking like this nigga with all the slipping and dodging. He want to me look. He outboxed dude for like the first 4.5 rounds. The 6th round is the only round I clearly gave to the fat nigga. Because that's where he was really catching Blueface. They had to trade. And Blueface was actually catching him too, but the guy is a heavier dude, so his punches was more impactful. But if you watch the fight, Blueface is outworking him. Like, basically, not outworking him by a big margin. They're being selective. But dude ain't really doing, the fat nigga ain't doing shit, really. He just kind of standing in front of him, and he'll lunge with a shot every now and then he'll put his body on. And that's why Blueface was so tired. Because the dude, people don't understand. When you fighting a big, heavy motherfucker, and they keep leaning on you after they miss a punch, or they keep leaning on you and pressing their body on, that wears you the fuck down.
Of course, yeah.
And Blueface allowed it to wear him down. Blueface could have been in more shape to move, use his footwork a little better and to jab more. But he did enough to win easily. Like the first 4 rounds, he outboxed him. He didn't really get hit with anything clean or solid until like the middle of the 5th round. And then that's when he kind of slowed down and dude was on him in the ropes. Even when he knocked him through the ropes, he pushed Blueface through the ropes. But the 5th round, he started getting with Blueface, but Blueface was getting at him back. 6th round is when he really kind of took over. But even then, Blueface was still countering and landing on him. But the fat nigga Chibu, or whatever the fuck his fat nigga name is, he took the last round. The crazy part is he got 10 fights. I'm like, bro, you look like shit for a nigga having 10 fights already.
I mean, I'm not impressed by Blueface at all. I think Blueface is ass too. So it's
not. No, I'm not talking about Blue. I'm talking about the fat nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, it
looked like
bro.
I think
the whole jail
nigga had more intangible. That had more of an intangible.
No, I think the jail thing with Blueface, you know, jail getting fat and stuff, kind of because he had some potential when he first, you know, came out.
Yeah, he had potential. Like it's still there. Like he looked more of a boxer than the nigga who had 10 fights. Like did any of y'all niggas see the whole fight?
I only saw like the highlights.
Oh, okay. Because if you see the whole fight, like even because they got whacked 100 and Aiden and all them niggas like doing the commentary during the fight. You see the little screen. That's actually creative how they keep the box there. Like I give them props for that. That's smart. But they're like anytime, like I ain't gonna lie, when Blueface said like he think dude rigged the bets, I honestly, in the way dude reacted, I do not deny that.
I agree
heavy because during the whole fight, anytime that fat nigga throws a punch and he be missing, and he was getting excited. Oh, there he goes. He's dude, like the way he was setting it up, you would think dude was beating the shit out of Blueface. And honestly, I think that affected how a few people watched the fight. Because any punch that came close, like there was clear misses. Like Blueface, like he even had to admit, like even dude was like, yeah, Blueface, the head movement is crazy. Like he the weeping, like Blueface got potential. Like I see it there. Like, but like Pilot said, the whole jail shit. Being in prison for like 2 years, that definitely affected him. Like the cardio, like just like how it affected James Kirkland when he came back.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
but
it does, you know.
I mean, even with Blueface though, like even just seeing it, like I mean, like he's still very much a novice, and it's just like I mean, I don't really enjoy that type of fight because I just look at him and it's just like, yeah, you know, lead leg is stiff. You know, when he jabs, he brings his hands down. It was just a lot of little things. I mean, that's why Fat Dude was eventually started catching him with all them damn counters and shit.
But the dude wasn't, dude. Anytime they show a clip of that fight, they only show the last round where the Fat Dude was winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, this is like saying, like, man, Chavez Jr. was beating the shit out of Sergio Martinez, and you only show the last 2 rounds. But anybody who saw the whole fight is like, wait, what you? Oh, I mean, yeah, at the end, yeah. Because you about to be like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't see that fight. That's so if you understand that, that's basically what they're doing with the Blueface and the Chibu that fight. They're literally showing you how bad Blueface looked, but they'll show you when he got pushed out the ring. They'll show you at the last when he's in the ropes. They're not showing you all the other parts.
Because it wasn't highlight worthy.
It was, bro. That's dude. I almost want to say watch the, but I know it's not your thing. Like if Pilot watched the fight, he would understand exactly what I'm saying. Like it's on YouTube, on Aiden shit. Like I just typed it in and it came right up. HD is like just 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, right now because it's trending because I know some of the pros.
It's better than doing Blueface box better than Jake Paul easily. Like easily more talented than Jake Paul. Like at least Blueface fights. It looks like a real fight. It's a novice struggle. With Jake Paul, it looks super fucking scripted. Easily. Yeah. Like Jake Paul looks good in the gym and that's it.
But ironically, they both have the same issue of not being able to transition from offense to defense, which is actually pretty funny. So it's like they don't.
Yeah, true, but at least Blueface gives you real defense. He's actually moving and weaving and slipping and ducking. Jake Paul just keeping his hands up and
catching the punches on his gloves, shit, and then
that's it. Like where, like both of their offense could be better. Like Jake, like Blueface offense could be better. Like, but he was jabbing. And he was landing the straight left to the body. Like, he outboxed a dude. Like, I seen the tweet where Clarissa Shields was saying, like, he was lumping him in with Treppa, with the Tretch and Pepper's daughter. Talking about they need more training. And it's like, I know there was an agenda behind it. Because when people was telling her, like, man, Blueface got robbed, she's like, I seen the fight. I thought dude won. And it's like, ain't no way, bitch. You just had a similar fight with Krishan, with Franchon Cruz. Well, she had a big lady throwing wild punches and all that shit. But the only difference is Franchon had a jab in the first half.
Right.
That was landed on Shields. Fat nigga didn't even have that. He didn't, like, literally, if you watch the fight, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like, there's no way you box and you think that fat nigga won the fucking fight. Because if we was to say, man, Franchon was winning the first half of that Shields rematch, she would say we lost our fucking minds. You see what I'm saying? So this is another reason why. Just because a nigga box don't mean you fucking, like, they know what they talking about, because sometimes there's an agenda. Instead of just saying what you thought about the Blueface fight, you try to lump it in together because you trying to say, like, well, the influencers, y'all trying to just jump into the ring and all this. Well, I get all that. Just say it to whoever fits the bill, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all shouldn't be picking and choosing who y'all like with that shit. Like, because we not stupid. We see with our own eyes, nigga. But yeah, like anybody see the fight, it's up there. Like the nigga, like, but he got $300K for it. Like he got $300K for the fight. So shit.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. I know Eric King, what up? Yo, I see you in there. And then brother BKL Sport Entertainment Show. Shout out to everyone that chat, including Ring Gang Radio. Keep up a good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx, brother BKL Contreras, aka Sports Entertainment Guy. Sport Entertainment. salute.
South Bronx. South Bronx. Hey, salute. What they do?
Salute to that. Thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do, man. We put in a lot of work on the channel, man. The videos and everything, bro. We really do. It's a group effort. Trust.
Yeah. More fire on the way, but yeah, just like the agendas and like it's getting harder and harder to find unbiased, like qualified, objectively looking at boxing type of people. Like it's getting harder and harder. Like and usually it's like that's why I'm fucking up Ring Gang. That's why Ring Gang is the best, because it's like we all have our opinions. We're all knowledgeable on different levels and different expertises and different spectrums of boxing, but we all are our own mind, and we could think and we could fucking challenge certain shit where it's like, nah, nigga, get out of here, or da. Like, so it's like we always have to bring a solid argument. We can't just, I'm gonna just say fucking anything today, guys. Like,
right.
Nah, because we all check each other for this shit. Like, yeah, I mean, like, there's been times where niggas would get at me for shit, we get at Pat for shit, Pilot, like, even with fucking food, like, like, come on, like, I ain't even gonna go into it, but niggas know. Where a lot of you other niggas on y'all platforms, y'all able to just run your mouth, say shit, and then no one could ever really challenge y'all saying that shit in real time. So y'all could get off just saying fucking anything, and y'all make a big following just saying anything, and a lot of it be bullshit.
Facts.
That's why Ring Gang better than you niggas, because if we say our bullshit, our bullshit is tried and tested, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you had to go through the gauntlet with your takes, nigga. Like with your music takes, your fighting takes. You even bitches, like we don't even give y'all that. When we be over the air, when we be told like, yo, Shorty look better than her. Be like, nah, man, Shorty get out of here. Nigga, we do. You might see a little bit on here, but even with the women, we challenge your takes on that. Like, we the most challenged platform. That's why we the fucking realest. Because niggas just can't just get up here and say some bullshit.
Right. You gotta show and prove.
You gotta show and prove. Now, unless it's some bullshit that we all agree, we all could be wrong now, but that's ultra fucking rare, nigga.
Yeah, and that does happen from time to time.
Yeah, it happens, like, but still, nigga, like, a lot of you niggas be wrong as fuck all the time.
Exactly.
A lot of times, yeah, y'all just be saying bullshit. Like that's the thing. That's why we better. That's why niggas fuck with Ring Gang, because you already know, man. We ain't just giving you no bullshit. We challenge each other. There's a filter. I still get challenged for goddamn the Nostradamus album, nigga. Like,
and I get challenged on the Ice Cube War and Peace album. So it's like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Although I think your take is crazier than mine, though.
Yeah, no, whatever, nigga. I'm not even gonna go into that shit tonight. I'm not even gonna go into that shit tonight, yo.
Well, yeah, all right, man. Keep going. What's next?
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. So we got a card next weekend, and this was a fight that was supposed to be on Shakur and Tio, but somebody, I think pulled a fast one and decided that, he was dehydrated, and hopefully this is to set up a precedent. Of course, I'm talking about the current WBC middleweight champion Carlos Adames, and he was supposed to run it with Austin Ammo Williams, who, like I said, we back Ammo because we want. I know Ammo has been through a lot, the mental health stuff and stuff like that. So it would be cool for him to actually, make it get to the top and actually become a champion, because he's been down with Matchroom with Eddie for a minute. So and I was looking forward to this fight too, but unfortunately, Adames apparently had a bad weight cut, had to go to the hospital for dehydration. So luckily, to their credit though, they managed to turn it around like fairly quickly, and then we have this fight, which is in Florida, I believe. So
yeah, it is. It is. Damn, why do you think you go to Florida some fights now? Central Florida.
Yeah, and this is surprising because usually, Adames has been fighting with PBC, so just for the fact that Adames is actually on a smaller matchroom card like this is actually kind of surprising to me. Because personally, I thought this fight should have gotten like a more bigger stage, though. But
it's because they both on this side of the pond, but that's Matchroom again with the damn low balling, the American promo, the American fighters and shit.
Yeah, no, but like I said, but it also too is like I think probably it's like trying to get Adames because like I said, it was some bullshit, with what he pulled, and it was very inconvenient, and Ammo. He fought a replacement opponent and then he won by decision, but it was just like let's actually just see this and just get this over with because Adames hasn't fought in a minute. It's been a while.
And this is a quick turnaround for which I think it serves Ammo better too.
Right. Because he's still
quick
sharp.
Little break from camp, but then go right back to work type shit.
Yeah, and truthfully, he probably needed it because Adames, and like I said, and I've mentioned before, I'm not a believer in Adames, and and it's just like, but Adames can box a little bit, he can punch, and it's like, and he has. So and he does have some slickness in his boxing when he wants to, But it's just like, with this particular fight, obviously, if he's having trouble making weight now, is it essentially going to repeat itself? Because Ammo is strong as fuck. He's a strong guy, but his boxing skills ain't really. It's mid. I'll be honest, it's mid.
Yeah.
But you can't fight Ammo though at less than 100% though because he's simply he punches too hard and he's too fucking strong.
Yeah, he's a physical guy. Like,
yeah,
if Ammo was a guy who really just like you got him conditioned well to throw like 70 punches around, he'd be better suited.
Right.
Because he'd be a handful to deal with. Like, I'm not saying he'd be like in Billy or anybody, but even how in Billy looked limited, he's still a handful for niggas.
Yeah, I mean, even in his lone loss to Shiraz, he shook up Shiraz for like the first couple of rounds before Shiraz kind of started boxing and broke him down. So
to me, he got some Errol Spence elements. He's not Errol Spence, but I'm saying there's some similarities. I feel like with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I was more for Adames when this fight should have supposed to happen. Now I'm feeling like I'm leaning more toward Ammo now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first time around I thought Ammo could pull off the upset, but now just Adames just think he might be having trouble making the weight. I'm thinking
and more rust, and Ammo might be sharper again. Like he's more like the fitness might be there. Like,
yeah, like I almost want to go to say that we might get a minor upset. Ammo might actually pull it off.
I think we're due for an upset though.
We absolutely.
And I'm talking about like a bigger upset than like Abel Ramos to Mir Smalls.
Facts.
But that was an upset. Oh my god! Like,
yeah,
geez, that was a fucking upset.
Yeah, I got so far I got the odds up. So the money line has Yeah, the money line has Adamas as minus 380, Ammo at plus 270. Method of victory, Adamas points decision plus 170, Adamas KO plus 120, a draw plus 1500, Ammo points decision plus 390, and an Ammo stoppage plus 900. So
they think Adamas is gonna win.
they do.
Like I could kind of feel they do, but they like they're not sure where it's gonna be stoppage or decision though. Even Adamas is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, he's definitely hit or miss. Like I said, it's just. I mean, for me, I was like,
Part of they giving Ammo a chance though.
Yeah, I mean, trust me. Like my general stuff, I'd probably put it on a KO for Ammo, just because, you know, I don't know. It just seems like it. Or even the draw might even be like just like a safe spot. Like
because boxing's weird. This shit might end up being a draw, and then Adamas vacates his title, and then Ammo fights for a vacant title against whoever.
Yeah, no, because like I said, because I think the worst thing that that Adamas could have done is is fuck up his weight cut and then let Ammo actually get that experience. Now, if Ammo didn't fight, then it would probably be more on even ground. But it's at the point right now where it's like it seems like it is lined up for Ammo to pull the upset. It's just but like I said, Adamas, he is crafty. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that he doesn't. He can't Oh, he's coming back in and out. Pause. It's not like he's not capable of it, but it's just like when someone's struggling with the weight like he is, I have a hard time just going all in on that. It's just that's why I'm thinking.
Especially when the fight got postponed and the other guy still fought.
Yeah,
if it's different if Ammo wouldn't have fought, but he fought anyway, so. It's like it's like we might get the Andy Ruiz version of this nigga.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
and
I'm like, when niggas ain't fighting a minute, man, it just look at Murder ain't fighting a minute,
right?
Lose a close fight.
Yeah,
and Josh Kelly. I mean, I underestimated him a little bit, but he has the talent and enough skill to pull that up, so it wasn't surprising due to the circumstances.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have fought that, but then again, I don't think they'd take that fight if Murder was active.
True. That's also true.
So, but this is why you got to believe in yourself, because Boots should have had that win.
Also true.
So, with my decision, I'm gonna go with Ammo. I want to say knockout. Fuck it.
I might go with the knockout too. Like it just feels like, and of course, obviously, when they weigh in, we'll see. Like if Adamas is looking like pure death at the scale again, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the KO. Pilot, what about you?
I'm rooting for Ammo, but I do think Adamas just too much. I think stylistically as a boxer, Adamas is too good, and he'll probably win. I might stop him late too, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Nigga went life and death and needed help to stop J-Rock.
Yeah, true.
But I feel you.
What about you, P? Oh, P. Oh, P's going in and out. Pause.
Pretty sure P picked him before, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
we all picked that nigga before, but shit's different now, cuz.
Yeah, and like I said, I just hope it's a good fight, because middleweight needs some momentum, as we said before. Middleweight's kind of like on some floundering shit, like it's a lot of moving parts, but nothing is kind of like moving in a positive direction. It's just moving.
And nobody over here on this side is really like working the middleweight circuit or nothing. Like, and I'll just real quick shout outs to Denzel Bentley, UK.
Salute.
We've had him on here a couple times, and he always has great interviews, always has a great story, great outlook. He's a great dude overall, but he's always working them interviews, and like I follow him on Instagram. I think we all probably follow him, but
yep.
He's always working them interviews. He's always on Twitter. He's always making moves. Like, he really, like, for a guy that people don't look at as like ultra talented or ultra charismatic, he puts in a lot of solid groundwork to keep his name out there. Denzel Bentley.
Yeah.
And we saying that for like the middleweight division, like there's no American version of that.
Yeah, no, I feel you there. Well, I mean, especially in America, middleweight is a fucking it's a barren wasteland.
Right.
And it's like no one's trying to take advantage of that. Like, at least with Denzel, he's like trying to take advantage. Like, hey, look, I know the wasteland kind of trash, but I'm one of the strongest wastemen or whatever. Like, I'm trying to round up this trash, nigga. Like, hear me out. Like, where nobody else cares, it's like, fuck it. Like, they leaning on a shovel in the background and shit.
Yeah, that's why we're looking. I mean, he fights in about a couple weeks on he's the co-man for the Wilder card. So we look forward to that, and hopefully that he'll wins, and then eventually he'll get his title upgraded. Because it should be for the full belt, but that's a whole. We'll probably get more on that when that comes.
But that's all my point was. But King P, who you picking for Adamus and Ammo?
I fuck with Ammo, but I got to go with Adamus, unfortunately.
Oh.
I just think Adamus. That's just. I mean, I can see. The upset the weight. Unfortunately, Adamus is kind of a bad stylistic matchup for Ammo. Like as an athletic boxer puncher type, and Ammo be fidgety and jittery a lot, and he be making some mental lapses. And Adamus is the type of fighter that might make him pay for some of the mistakes he makes sometimes.
Or second guess himself, which could fuck up his game plan, which is even worse.
So, I mean, I think I'm going Adamus by decision.
Okay, so we got.
Is it a labored decision or is it clean? Yeah, he won this 7 rounds to 5, 8 rounds to 4.
There is no clean when it comes to fucking Adamus. He doesn't do anything clean.
Facts. We all agree with that shit.
This guy watches boxing. See, this is the nuanced shit I be talking about. Y'all other channels don't be having that shit. Y'all would have missed that whole joke. One of y'all niggas would have probably never even said that shit. See?
Facts.
Yeah, y'all to just let that go, slip like the not ring game. Like, we grab everyone, nigga. Like,
but yeah,
so clean about it.
But we like I said, we're hoping for a good fight, a positive fight for middleweight, and of course, it's the Matchroom, so they have their own prospects, Mari Jones and Terramona, and I think Yoenis Tellis is fighting on that card too as well. So it's like
Terramona, we seen him box before, right? Like,
he's the big, Jason Momoa looking motherfucker that from Australia that he's, Eddie's trying to make like the next dominant heavyweight.
Okay, yeah. He got him a chief of war.
Pretty much. So
bars.
So I mean, hopefully, like I said, we should. Hopefully, we get a good fight from that. And then just want to mention real quick with Pro Box 2, we also have Lester Martinez. Same night, fresh off his fight of the year with Billy. Facing Emmanuel Alim for an interim version of the super middleweight title for the WBC. So, like I said, Pro Box may do it 2 weeks in a row. So, unfortunately, though, it's not on a Friday like it should be. It's between 2 cards though, but like I said, the Pro Box, it's on YouTube, Ammo Fight and Damas is on the Zone. So like you can, it's I'm pretty sure the people might watch the more available card, I would say.
Well, I don't know, like, cause The thing is, there's no like you could always go back to the YouTube, the Pro Box joint.
That's also true because it's instant.
The zone be kind of tripping sometimes with certain shit. So you might want to see the significant fight first, and then be like, all right, let me hit the YouTube. And Pro Box is just like it's like the baking soda in the fridge. Like it's always gonna be there, no matter how empty the rest of the fridge is there. Right?
Facts.
And you need that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so like I said, it should be a decent weekend. You know, it should be a decent weekend of boxing and everything like that. So, you know, like I said, they're both on Saturday night. So just, you know, like I said, just make sure one's on the zone, one's on YouTube. And then, like I said, one more thing before we get up out of here too, because it's like the biggest news in boxing so far. You know, and involves one top rank they might have actually found a new home live on the
With
zone.
that budget, nigga, more like they found a new room. Them niggas is renting a room at the zone offices, nigga. They ain't give them a complex or no house or nothing. Them niggas like, look, clean out the cubby holes in the back. Get the little office there. Y'all got one bathroom in the back. Yeah, just get out my sight.
See, one thing that's a trip to because I mean, I honestly think P was the first one that probably saw it because he was the one he posted the news in the chat, and I was like, no fucking way. And I think whoever it is at Ring was not supposed to break that news the way that they did, because you know when you try to go back to the links, like the article got taken down and everything like that. But you know, a lot of the heavy hitters that actually are in the know, they all confirmed it, and it's just like, damn, that's such a weird way of breaking such big news. But I think now officially, I think that there's gonna be a press conference on Wednesday to kind of maybe formalize that. You know, but yeah, Top Rank being on the zone. I mean, so far, I mean, with the details, we don't know if it's like, you know, obviously I think they're getting like $1.5 million for each fight.
Is it $1 million to $1 million point 2.5 or something? I ain't see no $500,000. It's like $1 million to $1 million quarter.
You know, and you know, for the fee and everything like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, that's kind of, you know, usually it's supposed to be at least 10 million or something like that for at least, you know, to at least get the fighters you want on there. So, but I mean, we'll eventually probably get more concrete details though. But just for the fact that Top Rank, because Bob has mentioned before, like Bob didn't believe in the zone or the streaming and anything like that. He was actually pretty much against the zone. He didn't want his fighters fighting on there. Like he notoriously overpaid, you know, for the Saucedo and the Hooker fight because Hooker was already signed to match him on the zone, and he was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm gonna pay this nigga like $1 million, was it 5 or something like that, to get him on to fight, have him fight on ESPN." And you know, and Hooker decided and went and bludgeoned Saucedo and stopped him. You know, huge L. That was a huge L for Top Rank on that though. But yeah, Bob was not a big fan of people going on to the zone, and you know, I mean,
he understood what we've been saying though. Like,
yeah, he understood it, but at the same time, it's just like, unfortunately, like I said, although MVP getting on ESPN, which is, I don't understand how they're making these type of moves that they're doing. They got on there, so I was thinking that maybe Top Rank would be at least, you know, because there were talks of them going back to ESPN, but apparently that's not the case. Like
whoever that UFC show who was in their ear over there, he probably said, "Nah, fuck that." I remember they were saying there was some executive that was feeding them information that was bad, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Like,
yeah, I mean, because he was over there, and then he left to go to the UFC, and it's just like, I was like, damn, that was fucking trifling. Like, you know, like, and it's still messed up that ESPN is supposed to be the worldwide leader in sports, in every fucking sport except boxing, which is weird.
Yeah, now y'all like, but I ain't gonna lie, it just makes Top Rank look desperate. Bob Arum, you know, he's grasping at straws. You know, they trying to, like, if you know, if you're gonna go to the zone, like, you're basically a feeder league, nigga. Like, you're just gonna just put prospects and people up there who got a little buzz, get them right for to upgrade them to regular DAZN ring cards.
And I mean that's probably a possibility because I think they probably don't want to talk.
Fight fees ain't shit.
Yeah, I mean the fight fee itself, if you're only offering that for each show, that means you gotta get some of the lower level talent.
Dude, look, these niggas couldn't afford Blueface. Think about that though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy though, but it's just like, it's like a whole you can't beat them joining type of deal. But like I said, I mean, we're gonna get more concrete examples. Concrete like what the deal is per se, But it's just like it's. I mean, now the zone has everyone except PBC on there, so and which is fine too because Michaela Mel just left left Top Rank to go to MVP now because MVP has ESPN. So pretty much
only for to be back on ESPN.
Yeah, it's a whole lateral move. So it's like,
but it might be a better move for her in the long run because they got more work. But we don't even know yet. But it may be a lateral move, but being on ESPN is better than being on the zone. It's just they gotta treat Mayor like she's somebody with MVP because Top Rank, they didn't really. A lot of times they always gave her main event, but it starts at 11:45.
Yeah,
they didn't give her the marquee type of main events that everybody else got, where it's like main event starting at 10 o'clock, 10:30 type shit.
Yeah,
they always gave her the damn afterthought as main events.
Yeah, so I mean that's why. So yeah, MVP has some work cut out for them, but at least it's good. She stays on ESPN, so it's like lateral move there though. But it's just like Top Rank is just like now. I know they said Top Rank was also gonna try going on more than one channel though, but going on the zone is just like if you're just is it just like you gotta put your lower level prospects for them to fight, and then they're gonna fight, or you gotta have cards on 2B. Or it's just like there's a lot of questions like where these top rate cards are going to be and how they're going to operate.
You better off fighting on 2B for your bigger guys and just add the little feeder league on the zone where dudes is just getting some airtime and they could kind of build themselves up and you could eventually branch them off the other shit. But because this is the thing, you couldn't do the whole feeder league shit on 2B.
Right, you can't. No, absolutely not.
The zone's a better platform for that. ESPN's a better platform for that. But it's the thing, when you had ESPN, you fucked that up because you was making a feeder league 2.0.
Yeah, it was jobber festivals for about 90% of the time.
Y'all gave us more better fights in 6 months being off ESPN.
Facts.
So it's like now it's like y'all ruined the game because now we seen what y'all capable of when y'all have to do what y'all have to fucking do. That's why the zone probably lowballed y'all because it's like, well, look, man, we not gonna give y'all enough where you could do what you was doing over at ESPN. But it's like, damn, y'all did it so hard where these niggas not even giving you enough to have a damn like you couldn't even buy it's like you're a record label in 99 and you couldn't buy a Jay-Z feature or something. Like we got this R&B ad, I think Jay-Z feature on here would be nice. No, don't. This budget we could get you Dutch and Spade. You got Major Phillips. We got Major Figures on the line, right? You got them. You got their number, right? You get, I don't even think this is enough for Memphis Bleak, actually. Yeah, that's what they doing. So y'all getting this damn. Y'all can't even afford Blueface over there. So what y'all doing? Look. Oh, my bad. Keep going.
No, I say it's gonna be interesting just to see what they got because, like I said, it's gonna be obviously like who's gonna be their broadcaster booth, or are we gonna get the commercials interrupting the corners and shit like that?
Yeah. Like, how's it gonna be? Because this is, and I know there's people out there who's like, oh, this is great. Like, look, you don't need all of boxing under one banner, especially if that banner isn't big in popularity. You're making a niche sport become a sub niche sport now. Like, so you need competition, you need balance. Netflix is doing the events, so you can't be over there. Paramount got the Zuffa bullshit going on. ESPN got MVP, so I guess you want to find Amazon something. Holla at Tubi, nigga, something. Pluto TV, nigga.
Right.
One of them apps, something. Better get HBO back on the line. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean,
At
like,
this point, you may as well, though, right?
I mean, I really want them to, because I really do want one of these promotional outfits to actually get back onto regular TV. Like, and I get it's a streaming era. Everyone most likely probably streams whatever they're watching instead of watching cable. I get it though, but boxing is one of those sports that needs to be on regular TV in order for it's the fastest way to actually grow. Like, to actually grow the sport or to keep it in the public eye.
It has to be advertised. Like, boxing is unique in that aspect where it has to be advertised and seen for people to care about it. Like, because if you don't, it's like people know it's there, but it's just like so much shit's going on. You got to do a little more pandering with boxing, like, and it's not really pandering. It's more just giving it the same light that you're shining on other sports.
Facts.
But yeah, like, well, I mean, the verdict is still out. We don't know what's good with Top Rank, but if it goes ahead and it's gonna be on some small budget shit, it really ain't gonna help too much.
Right. They'll still have to utilize Tubi.
Yeah, like, you're still gonna. The only thing I was gonna say was, the thing is, when you get these smaller budgets and you're a company like that and you're using the zone, this is the time when you try to experiment with some shit.
Right.
Like, this is the time where, like, you could do the whole league or house shit or team shit, or you get lower level influencers and you try to make them into people faces and make them popular and get them resonate with the audiences. Even if you took somebody and you be able to create somebody to like a Pitbull Cruz type of level, that's still a win.
It is.
So it's like that's the time when you really try to. If you're gonna have those lower budgets, you gotta damn put the promo more on the fighters.
Right.
Tell the story better. It don't have to all be shoulder content, but it has to be just presented and done in a way where people will give a damn about these younger guys. That's the best thing I can say. Even though it's gonna be a feeder league, who knows how things could change? You might be able to be a feeder league into Tubi or something else, or Amazon. Who knows? Or even back on ESPN. Just ESPN might just be like, look, only bring the world title fights over here, type shit.
Right.
When you got the ring belt on the line, or when two of the best people are in the division fighting, keep everything else. Like Andy Cruz versus Murder Talaya, yeah, bring that over here. Espinoza versus Navarrete, yeah, bring that over here. Concepcion versus Ray Ford, you can keep that over there.
Right. Basically, it's the quality control. Yeah, Top Rank is going to have to really learn how to really quality control their cards. As in, they can't do it with impunity like they did on ESPN. They have to make sure, because the zone will definitely check them out if you're not. They're going to ask them for certain fights, and Top Rank is going to have to deliver them. For sure.
Yeah, and it's sad, but it has to be done, because a lot of these niggas, they start getting these big money fees and licensing fees, and they just start just doing anything they want because it's guaranteed money type shit. And it's like, Niggas used to bitch and moan about HBO having a final say, and look, you need to start having final says at these networks, man, for some of these fights. Because they'll give you goddamn anything. Nigga convince you a shit sandwich is a fucking Philly cheese. Niggas like, look here, man, just hold your nose and you can eat it. It's fine. Like, wait, what? but they'll look, my nigga. You know, God, they'll try.
Mm-hmm.
They'll fucking try because Netflix already proved that we don't have enough boxing guys out there now.
Yeah.
Paramount done proved that. Like, there's a lot of guys in suits at these events and behind the scenes who don't know fucking boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're seeing that more than ever. Like, so yeah, man. I just hope for the best. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. That's all you can do with this news. Like I said, we'll probably hear more on it, in this by Wednesday, just to see what's going to be though. But it's just gonna it's just wild to see that Top Rank's been in existence since 1966, so they know how to survive though. But it's going to be like now. It's like it's going to be like now. What is like the plan now? With now you're on the zone. Like you're gonna have to do something. And you got to do something quick because before Turkey decides like, yeah, I'm gonna just go poach your town for these ring cards. You don't want that because Top Rank still has some young champions and everything, but they need to kind of get this shit together.
but Top Rank be on ESPN, like the Shakur and Tio ticket sales showed you the importance of being on ESPN.
Right.
Because if those fighters would have been brought up on the zone, I doubt they sell out that arena.
Yeah.
Or had such a local strong buzz about that fight. So yeah, like network TV boxers need to be on that motherfucker, but we'll see what they could do with the zone. With the mid.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I want to talk about one more thing though, but it's getting late and I need to kind of get to bed because I gotta get up in the morning to go to the gym. So we'll probably touch upon it on Wednesday when we do our music episode. That'd actually be probably one of the perfect topics.
Yeah, just make sure when you go to the gym you don't smell like 12 rounds of boxing.
So no one makes me funky.
I mean, like damn, nigga, you smell like 12 rounds of boxing is like, god damn, like okay, like, but yeah, that's it. We're gonna be back here Wednesday, all four of us. Yes, with a special, he's not even a special guest no more, with a cool guest, whatever, because Marquise, I ain't trying to downgrade it. It's just because he be over here. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But yeah, we'll hope to have him back too. Also, shout out to Marquise, salute. And we're gonna go with a good inner discussion on hip hop, the Bad Boys show. Yeah. We've been trying to do this for a minute, but then it got pushed back to this week, and Shine was on was a guest on Cam and Mason's show. Yeah. So it feels fitting that the episode is done this week. So it just works out that way, because whenever we do a show, almost 90% of the time, we'll mention an album and it'll be the anniversary, and we don't set it up like that. It just, oh shit, who would have thought this is Project Pat's anniversary for this album that we're talking about tonight?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we be setting this shit up in advance, so it's cool. But yeah, it'll be Shine versus G-Dep, 2 solo albums from Bad Boy, I think 1 year after the other type shit, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so same era, and we had an inner discussion, me, King P, and Pilot. We all think the G-Dep album is better, and Pat, he thinks the Shine album is better. So we're gonna put it to the test. We're gonna go over the votes from the Twitter, and Pat gonna have 5 of his songs from the Shine album, and we're all gonna team up and have 5 songs from this G-Dep album. So Pilot, King P, and Shuttleworth will have a song, and we'll just agree on the last 2 when we plan the songs. But this should be a good show. Bad Boy, that they got a big place in hip hop for some good shit and for some foul shit. So celebrate the good shit this time. No Diddy documentary and no case, no bitch getting kicked in the hallway or nothing.
No, negative shit. Just
music.
discussion on the best debut album.
Yeah. So definitely gonna try to promote it a little bit. Shout outs to Dap City, shout outs to the Kali Tunnel Gang in the building. You know what it is, my nigga. So I'm gonna put a little thread up, see what's good. Had good little old fashioned hip hop discussion. We all came up and let them punches fly.
Absolutely. But yeah, can't wait till Wednesday for that. So yep, for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega Band, for Conscious Pilot. As always, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.